Bago tayo pumunta sa review natin, meron din pala kaming magandang benefit for you guys. At abangan ninyo yan at the end of this video. For sure, kung gusto nyo ang X4, mapapangiti kayo sa aming ibibigay.
Let me work it, let me work it, work it, work it, work it, let me work it, work it, let me work it.
What's up, caballeros? So yan, nandito naman tayo ngayon for another electric scooter review and we're back at it again for the entry level naman ng Nanrobot brand. Ito ang first ever natin na i-review for the Nanrobot, which is catered by Skootertrade, na electric scooter shop. And without further ado, let's get on to it. At hindi nyo ba alam, caballeros, na ang mag-like ng video na to ay pinagpapala? Pero hindi mag-skip ng ads,
mas pinagpapala.
so don't you dare skip that ad para mas marami tayong giveaway for the future. Now, we're gonna be discussing first the performance. So, meron tayong ginawang performance for today, which is the speed test, the torture test, syempre ang pinakahintay nyo palagi, and the suspension test. So, right now, I'm gonna be discussing first ang ating speed test, and here's our video. Alright, so what's up, caballeros? Yan, nandito tayo ngayon ulit sa speed test and for the Nanrobot X4. And as you can see, naka-double speed test tayo ngayon. Isang speedometer sa phone at speedometer naman overlay sa GPS para naman makita natin talaga kung ano talaga ang nagagawang speed ng electric scooter. So for the first time ever ako magre-review, and as you can see, pababa tayo ngayon sa kalsadang to, pero hindi naman masyado mababa, pero yan, as you can see, yan yung maximum speed nya. And babalik tayo ngayon para naman sa paakyat, tingnan natin kung mababawasan or same pa rin, tingnan natin. And let's go, balik naman tayo, ikot tayo paakyat for the inclined uphill, a bit uphill. And yan, okay, zero muna natin para naman makita nyo yung acceleration. Okay, starting from 0 and let's go. Yan, so makikita nyo na, magta-top speed siya in gear 1. And ako nga pala mga kabalyeros, no, ang bigat ko is 78 kilograms and ang gamit ko ngayon is gear 1. So balikan tayo para makukita nyo yung range ng speed nya downhill and uphill. So para ma-estimate nyo na rin kung ano yung top speed nyo in a flat surface. This is an almost flat surface naman, so yan, at least meron kayong range, and depending din yan sa weight ninyo. Alright, so ngayon going naman sa gear 2. Let's go. Stop muna ulit, back to 0. Alright, and then shift to gear 2 and let's go. Ayan, gear 2 naman, makikita ninyo na bumilis at mabilis din mag-rise actually yung speed nya. Nakakatawa lang dito sa hub na ito is sobrang malakas yung kick. Hindi katulad ng ibang entry level na scooter na yung kick is matagal mag-accelerate. Ito, mabilis yung makukuha yung top speed. So I think this is the top speed already, pababa. Now going back ulit tayo naman para makita natin yung paakyat kung mapabawasan ng speed. Let's go. Yeah, going back to 0 and take off. Alright, take off tayo para naman sa gear 2, a bit uphill, to estimate the range, the speed range for this electric scooter. Again, this is Nanrobot X4, the most basic electric scooter ng Skootertrade. And kung gusto niyo makita kung saan nila binibenta itong electric scooter na to, nandito lang yan sa Makati City. Pero wala ako ngayon sa Makati City. Anyways, ayan, nakita nyo naman yung top speed and mukha namang nabawasan siya ng 2 to 3 kilometers per hour for the gear 2 nung pa-uphill tayo. So shift tayo ngayon sa gear 3. Okay, let's go. Yan, ngayon nasa gear 2 na tayo, bumibilis of course. Automatic yan, kapag nag gear 3 mas bibilis. And feel ko tumasagad ang aking top speed, naabot agad natin. And ayan, medyo pababa na. Tingnan natin hanggang medyo dumulo-dulo muna tayo para makita natin kung gaano ka consistent and kung tataas pa ba ang speed nito sa gear 3. So as you can see currently, yan yung top speed nya at mararating natin ang almost dulo nito, pero tingnan natin kung i-stretch pa natin. I feel na ito na yung top speed nya, so let's go back naman para sa slight uphill. Okay, teka, ikot muna tayo, belo tayo, may mga bike eh. Alright, ikot tayo dito. Yeah, going back to 0, gear 3 in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Alright, Sarap talagang pakinggan ng hubs na ito. Hindi nyo ito maririnig sa ibang single hub electric scooter na entry level, okay? For the record, maraming mga single hub naman dyan na hindi nga lang entry level, malakas ang palo ng ang tunog ng hub. Pero ito at least ano lang, maingay pa rin siya for an entry level, and it's a good thing. Ang lakas niya. And yun nga, ayan, nagtatap tayo ng 30. Ito rin yung naabot ko kanina nung full charge sa from my place going here sa speed test road natin. So ayan, so for me this is the top speed 30, and that ends our speed test for the Nanrobot X4. Back to you, myself.
And before we continue, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell para notify kayo every time na may bago tayong upload. Alright, yan, at least napanood nyo na ang aming speed test, and yan yung mga results for the top speed and also for the 3 modes, which is the Gear 1, Gear 2, and Gear 3. We will be moving on naman para sa suspension test ng electric scooter na to, and Arvin will be discussing regarding the electric scooter's suspension.
Alright guys, so as you can see naman sa video na when I jumped into it, and by the way, I'm already 105 kilograms. At mapapansin nyo na yung play sa front suspension is really effective naman, and wala naman ako masasabi yan. Of course, hindi ko mako-comment yung likod kasi wala naman talaga sa likod. So overall naman, in terms of its front suspension, it is responsive, maganda yung play niya. So wala kayong problema sa stiffness nito. It is actually very soft. Hindi siya mumurahin, kumbaga.
Yes, hindi siya mema na suspension na porket may nakita kang suspension may silbi na. Ito, legitimate na may silbi compared to others na single front suspension. Okay, so moving on tayo sa ating torture test. Now, syempre since ako ang nag-test ng torture and I weigh 77 kilograms, sakto hindi pa ako nag-breakfast for today. At lunch, dahil tanghali namin ito sinushoot. Sa weight kong yon, trinay namin yung may buwelo. So as you can see on this clip, yan, trinay ko na may buwelo yan, and kayang-kaya akong walang kaproblema sa pag-akyat. Dahil for me, the torque itself from this electric scooter napakalakas. Actually, meron kaming clip kanina nung trinay ko ng torture ng walang buwelo. Bigla siyang umangat kasi nga talagang malakas yung ano niya. Yung torque, malakas yung power niya. So, isang kalabit biglang umangat kagad. Kaya namin nireshoot. Now, punta tayo dun sa walang buwelo naman. May kita ninyo nung maakyat na siya ng walang buwelo, na-manage naman niya matapos. So, this is the second electric scooter na nakaakyat na sa torture hill natin.
Barely though.
Yes, barely. Yes. Can you explain further?
Barely. Kasi nung bandang kalagitnaan na naririnig ko na talaga yung hiyaw ng makina ng ng scooter. Tapos ginagawa na ni Bryce yung advanced technique na nagzigzag siya to manage the motor even further. Ginagawa naman namin sa lahat ng scooters yun.
Actually kasi ang torture hill natin, just for a quick trivia lang din for you caballeros, is a bit of a 30 to 35 nung start. But dun sa medyo dulo na, dun na siya umakit ng 40 to 45. Kaya medyo talagang bumabagal talaga dun, at dun talaga na-challenge yung mga electric scooters na tinetest natin on that part.
Pero in all fairness kumpara sa mga other electric scooters na na-try namin, 30 to 35 pa lang bumibigay na. At least ito, kinaya pa rin kahit nag-increase na ng ilang degrees yung uphill. Kaya impressive pa rin even for an entry-level scooter.
Okay, now we're gonna be talking about naman yung physical aspects of this electric scooter.
Okay, so in comparison to other scooters na nasa market ngayon, let's put into consideration na 08. It also has a solid tire sa likod, so hindi ka makaplanan sa likod for sure. It also has a really good quality plastic. Hindi kasi yung mga fender nila sa likod, mostly will get cracks, mostly matatanggal, or maalog. Ito, you will never feel that alog. Kahit ano pang galaw ko dito, gagalaw yung buong scooter. So, alam mong matibay ang material ng plastic na to sa likod. Means to say the fender is really high quality. Now, we'll go for this. This is made out of metal, itong step board na to. Gamit ko to kanina. Being a guy with a 12 size foot, halos buong board kasakap na ng paa ko. At least meron nito na nakakatapak ako. That way, it also protects the plastic covering here kung talagang natapakan.
Yes.
Yung brakes niya is, I think this is mostly electronic brake with a little bit of drum brake. So, maganda siya. Actually, naramdaman ko yung pagka onting piga ko pa lang, may kagat na talaga. E-brakes, actually, tinap ko lang siya, biglang nag-i-stop siya. May e-brakes siyang kasama.
So, smooth.
Smooth yung braking design niya, tapos maganda rin yung e-brakes na for extra security. Just double tap the brake handle and you'll be fine. And this, we also have the tail light. By the way, this is also brake sensor activated. So kapag nagbe-brakes ka, iilaw pa rin to. Now let's go to the port here. Ngayon, we have a grip tape here na from Nanrobot. So makapit talaga siya. And this is fully removable. If gusto nyong palitan ng mas makapal pa na grip tape, kayo bahala. Pero this is totally fine na. And compared to other entry-level scooters na yung mga screws nasa ilalim, ito ang screws niya to access the deck is already on top. So mas madali siyang i-manage, mas madali siyang tignan. Yung charging port niya nandito sa kanan. It's a single charging port, 3 pins, just any standard scooter. Now let's go with the folding mechanism here. As you can see, maganda yung folding mechanism niya. This is similar to Dumating 4. Just push this out, then pull this down. Tapos makikita naman natin sa video explaining how to fold and of course how to unfold as well. We'll go to the front naman. This is tubeless pneumatic tires sa harapan. Dito talaga magkakaroon ng suspension niya or the comfort na hinahanap natin sa mga entry-level scooter. So, maganda na nga yung suspension, tapos pneumatic pa yung harap. So, tasaluhin talaga niya yung full blow ng lubak sa road natin dito sa Pilipinas. Sa rear naman, kahit wala siya suspension, at least it's not punishing sa scooter natin kasi nasalun na ng unahan. Tapos, we have a triple piston here na screws sa harap with the headlight. Actually, the headlight is not really that good, but it's okay. Same goes to any other scooters naman out of the market. Lahat naman ng stock natin really needs work naman. Bryce will now discuss from the bottom to the top.
Moving on tayo sa stem. So for me, itong stem na to, napaka-tibay. Meron akong unique dito na gustong i-highlight for the stem. Actually, may kita ninyo sa montage na to na meron siyang 3 holes sa harapan ng stem. Yung 3 holes na yan yung pinaka-additional locking feature niya when adjusting the stem. So it's not just like what others electric scooters have in which i-adjust mo siya according to the length. But this one, it only has 3 lengths. But yung added security on the 3 options ng stem is a very, very good feature. Kasi yung iba nga, nagugulat na lang mamaya, hindi nila napapansin bumababa na yung stem nila kasi hindi ganun kasikip yung stem. But this one, napaka-secured niya and hindi ka kakabahan na mamaya bumaba yung stem. Dito ko pa lang yan nakikita ever sa electric scooter na to. Yung 3 locking holes niya in front of the stem. And another part sa stem natin, meron din siya yung lever natin na nagagamit para extra security na rin kapag ilalak natin yung stem. So, aside from the holes, meron pa siyang lever para sumikip yung stem natin. Now, moving on upper, so mentioning the stem, it is an adjustable stem. Going up sa handlebar is also a foldable handlebar. Just like any handlebar, ito full and then fold lang. That's very quick lang. Just to share you a quick tip, kapag ako nata-traffic before and ganito ang folding handlebar ko, ginagawa ko talaga pag sobrang sikip ng traffic, pinofold ko siya and then tinutulak ko siya, inaakay ko siya, pasingit lang sa sasakyan pag sobrang sikip and then diretso, rampa kagad. So, ganun kaganda yung ganitong easy folding handlebar. Now, moving on naman, we have the buttons. Now, for the buttons, meron siyang lights, on and off. The basic one. Meron din siyang horn in which napakaganda ng horn niya. So, isi-sample ko na siya ngayon kasi hindi namin siya na-sample sa montage. So, ito yung sounds ng horn niya. At wala, wait lang.
Kailangan kong buksan muna.
At ito yung sounds ng horn niya. So narinig nyo naman yung horn, medyo malakas naman siya. For me, gusto ko na yung pagiging stock ng horn niya kasi yung iba kailangan mo talaga ng upgrade. This one, reasonable na yung loudness niya. Kasi yung speed niya, hindi naman kailangan ng ganun kalakas na horn. So napaka-reasonable, tama yung ginawang diskarte ng Nanrobot for this electric scooter. Now moving on, throttle, it is a figure throttle. Ganun din siya katulad ng most of the electric scooters. It is not a thumb throttle compared sa mga entry level. May key ignition as well, so meron na kayong agad extra security at hindi madalas makita ang key ignition sa mga entry level, and this one has it.
1,400 din tipid nyo dyan kapag magpa-install pa kayo.
Alam nyo na, ayan, ganun kalaki yung naimura ninyo. For the last two, we have grips. So now for the grips, makapit siya, may palm rest siya. So for those na comfortable with palm rest, it's good. But for me, mas sanay kasi ako nang walang palm rest. It depends on the rider's preference. So yun, meron palm rest yung stock na grips ng Nanrobot X4. And lastly, for the brakes, it only has one brake, which is the left rear brake. But as mentioned earlier, very good brakes na yung drum brakes niya, and addition na rin yung e-brakes na meron siya. So napakaganda ng braking power niya. Hindi kanya ititilapon when it comes to speeding up, and also binibigyan kanya ng soft brakes when you are braking. So you have to make sure to have that enough braking allowance para hindi kayo makabangga or hindi rin kayo mabangga. So yun lang naman, additional tip lang for you, kabalyero. And also, if you'd like to know kung nasaan ang kanilang shop at kung anong service na kinikater nila, nandito ang I button. Click here para malaman ninyo all about the shop of Skootertrade, in which the exclusive distributors of Nanrobot X4. Just click the I button there. Na-feature namin yan on our channel. And nandito na tayo sa exclusive discount natin for this electric scooter. Of course, hindi natin nahayaan na walang perks ang ating mga kabalyero. So kung dito sa video natin manggagaling ang bibili ng Nanrobot X4.
Syempre naman. So, ang discount natin dito is 500 pesos off sa unit na to. So, that's 32,499 pesos na lang. And, of course, meron pa. Yung kasama nito is either mamimili kayo. Take note, kayo ang bahala kung anong gusto nyo.
Yes.
It's either 2 weeks extended na warranty dito sa unit na to, or, ang pinakagusto ko sa lahat,
yes,
1 year accident insurance for this scooter. So kung pag na-aksidente ka man, nabalian ka man ng buto, whatsoever, na-dislocate ang shoulder mo,
Huwag naman sana.
Huwag naman sana mangyari, pero covered na kayo ng Nanrobot.
Yeah. So, your choice kung 2 weeks extended warranty or 1 year insurance. So, yan. I hope...
Hindi nakalimutan tayo. Alam nyo ba na may installment to?
Yan pa, isa pa yan.
Alam nyo ba may installment to? BDO credit card, by the way, 3 to 6 months, I think. 50% down, right?
Na down payment.
So, again, sa mga naghahanap ng mga installment, may installment po to. So, grab one now.
Yung mga hirap na maghanap na full cash, ito, installment, you have the option. Yung code natin for this electric scooter nga pala, syempre, you can use this code. That's Nanrobot X4. Yan. So, kung pag gagamitin nyo ang code na Nanrobot X4, you're gonna be having the 500 pesos off and either 2 weeks warranty extended and for 1 year accident insurance. So, yan. Paulit-ulit tayo kasi gusto namin ma-appreciate ninyo kung ano yung benefit ninyo from our video.
Just to give you also an additional information, by the way, only in Bryce channel kasama yung insurance na yan. You get it kay Nanrobot separately. Actually, pinakamura nila is 500 pesos up to 1,600 pesos. Summit total, parang free 1,000 pesos na yun sa channel na to. No? So, napakaganda ng benefit nyo. Just watch this channel. Malay nyo, yung iba pang mga units na i-review natin, magustuhan nyo lalo. So,
at malay nyo yung inaabangan yung electric scooter, may discount din gawin, di ba?
oh, yun pa, di ba?
And for our question of the day,
Ano mas pipiliin nyo? Ang 2-week extended warranty or ang 1 year accident insurance? Your pick, caballeros.
write down in the comments below. We want to know. Kahit obvious now, we want to know. And that's it for today, caballeros.
See you on the next one. Peace!